happening, people? Come check out my training and my 6-star training blog.
All right, Faraz, how do you think that Rory will handle the pressures of being in a co-main event, and what are your predictions?
I think Rory's going to do well. He's been fighting a long time from a young age. He's been fighting since he was like, I think 17, 18. So, when you start that young, fighting for you is like, walking and eating and watching TV. It's not that much different when you do it at a young age. And I think Rory's got the maturity as a fighter too. He's logged in a lot of hours in the cage. He's had long fights. He's had, fights go to decision. Fights get knock a guy out in the first round as well. So he's seen it all. I think he's ready for a good hard fight or a quick ending. And I think, as a coach, it's my job to keep him focused on fighting Che Mills and not worrying about co-main events, lights, cameras, and interviews and PR. I think those are things that shouldn't distract you. It's part of your job, but they shouldn't distract you. And I think he has his mind right. It shouldn't make a difference at all.
I know here at TriStar that a lot of your fighters and you become like family. Can you tell us a little bit about Rory outside the cage, Rory as a person when you hang out with him?
Rory's a fun guy. He likes to have fun. He likes to laugh. He likes to hang out with his friends. He's a very dear friend of mine as well, and I see him like one of my younger brothers. And he's a very laid back human being. When we're out after fights or whatnot, he's just the funnest guy. He's laid back, easygoing, cracking jokes, making fun of, we make fun of each other and all that, and we're having a good time. But when we're training, that's serious. You wouldn't think we even know each other. That's how that serious it is. And I think that was one of the keys of TriStar. We're family and friends, but when it's time for business, everybody knows. That's the atmosphere in the gym. We're here for business, and that's number one. And then after the fights are done, win or lose or whatnot, we put that behind us. And I think that's really important for the fighters. You got to be able to live with whatever happens. You prepare, and that's what you got control over. Whatever happens, you don't have control over. You go there, you do what you can, and at the end, you either go back to the drawing board. Actually, you always go back to the drawing board, but at the end of the day, you got to have the type of mind that's ready to deal with whatever and keep going. And I think Rory's got that. Some of the guys, they can't live with certain outcomes, so they don't have the mind to keep going. So when they fight, they're even more stressed because they know if that outcome happens, their career is over. Fighters like Rory, I think he's ready to live with whatever outcome happens. He's not gonna obviously, everybody's looking to win. But when you fight, you've seen the worst. He's had a loss already. He's seen what the bottom is like. I think you fight with a more sense of ferociousness. You're really more aggressive, more raw when you have nothing to lose, or you feel like you can accept anything that's going to happen. If you're too worried about what's going to happen, sometimes you get paralyzed. You don't pull the trigger.
Faraz, what do you believe are Rory's major strengths?
Rory's major strength, I think, is his striking ability. His striking ability is exceptional. He has incredible power, incredible timing, incredible speed, beautiful jab, very good kicks, extremely deceptive kicks that you don't see coming. Very good push kick, very good round kick. He's got a great bunch of tools, and his ground game is also excelling these last few years. I think the last 3-4 years, his ground game has really excelled, and he's got a powerful double leg to back that up. So I think he's very well-rounded, but if I had to pick one aspect of his game, I'd have to say he's gifted at his striking game.